What's up, everyone? I'm Tommy with one of my best friends, Jamie, and this is the Nerd Table, where there's room for everyone. So pull up a
Yep.
seat and get nerdy.
Hell yeah, you better.
Hopefully, y'all are staying cool because it's hot as a motherfucker outside.
Bro, it is ridiculously hot.
It it's too
Just
much.
I just can't believe it. Bro, it is miserable in the warehouse. Like
I
I
bet.
get there and I just hate it.
I bet, man. Uh, what have you been up to lately?
Well, um I well, okay, two things. One,
Yeah.
the Steam sale started
Yes.
on Friday. So I
Okay.
decided to pick up a couple Steam games and
Ooh.
I've been enjoying them.
What'd you get?
I will show you. Show you. I will tell you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, no, hold on. You know what? I got an easier way to find out. Check my boop. We'll go back to let's see. Let's see. Nope. Where is it? Nope. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I have the receipt.
Okay.
Vamp for me real quick. Where the fuck is it?
Well, I mean, I'll just go into what I've been playing. I was playing Stellar Blade all last week.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
real good game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting mix of uh, like hack and slash, like almost DMC like, and then like Souls level difficulty. But
Yeah.
it's not like Souls hard.
Right.
It can be brutal. Like some of the boss fights are
Mm-hmm.
brutal, but it. I wouldn't say that it's a full blown Souls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Um, like if you want a
Uh,
challenge, it's there.
uh-huh.
And I mean, there's also a like easy mode that you can play on.
Yeah. I
So,
got you. So
um,
I pulled up my receipt. So
yeah.
so I bought 5 games. I bought
Okay. Did you get the
Arcana
DMC
Heart.
collection?
No, I'm gonna buy that tomorrow or
Okay,
later on
cool.
tonight. Because I think it's the 10th or the 2nd. One of those two when it's up. So I'm gonna check tonight and then go pick it up.
Yeah.
But I bought Arcana Heart 3. That's a
Okay.
fighting game. Dungeon Crawler.
Okay.
It's a roguelike dungeon game, but you use a one of the arcade claw games to actually pick up items and stuff to help you out in the world.
So you use like a little gotcha machine type of thing.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I have not played that one yet. Raven's Watch,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm enjoying the shit out of, but man, that game is brutal. It is real hard.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Another game is called Drop Duchy. It's think of it's a Tetris mix with it's another roguelike Tetris game, except the pieces can you use to help, like you're basically going up to your fuck, it's hard to describe. Just listen, look it up. It's really fun.
Okay.
I know that I'm doing a terrible job of that, but there's the last game is called Diceomancer, and it's
Okay.
one of the games that I've been looking forward to playing. Um, as soon as I saw it, I was like, bro, I gotta get this game. It's another roguelike game, but it uses cards and dice to do attacks and block and stuff.
Interesting.
It's got a really cool graphics and everything. I still haven't beat the first level yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten to the boss a bunch of times, but he just has so much health. The cool part about Diceomancer is there's a card that you have in your deck.
Uh-huh.
It's called the One Die, and basically what you can do is if you play that card, you can roll a six-sided die, and whatever that number is, you can go through. But you choose what number you want to affect, and it's a permanent effect.
Okay.
So if you, let's say a boss has 500 health and you draw the one die, if you roll a 1, you can put his health to 1.
Oh.
Yeah. However, that boss probably has 6 or 7 different health bars, so you have to get to the one to be able to do some damage.
Yeah.
But it is fun. They have different. Each deck has a different. So, I think once you beat like the first level, you'll be able to switch out some of the crystals.
Uh-huh.
Because right now, I have unlocked. Um, there's 2 already unlocked. Two already unlocked that you can't unlock. And swap them out. So it's I think normal and purple, which is chaos, and
Mhm.
then they give you one more, which is I think it's water. And then I've unlocked fire and I've unlocked life. Life is green, and you can use that for summons and stuff, which is really cool because your summons have like other effects. But right now, the one that I'm really having fun with is the Berserker deck, which is fire based, which you can increase your mana pool. You can like deal damage to yourself. To deal damage to like other enemies. You can fucking bro. I'm having like silly amount of fun with that deck.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Hell yeah.
But
Speaking of games that I know you're hyped for, you know what drops this week?
what drops this week?
Mecha Break.
Oh, I know. I'm
Tuesday
steaming.
at midnight.
Yes, it's gonna be nice. I got to go through and I'll download it when I come home on a Wednesday afternoon when
Yeah.
I get after work. Oh, also I forgot to tell you, I will be playing Night Rain with a couple of the other guys.
Oh God.
They bought me a copy.
You're in for the pain, sir.
Oh, that's fine. I am it'll be fun, you know.
See, I was okay at Elden Ring, enough that I could beat the game 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say that I've lost that skill.
Damn.
It's been a hot minute since I've played.
That sucks.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I did get this though. Tears of
Nice.
the Kingdom Switch 2. And I want to see something. People don't know this because this was well before the podcast. When Jamie worked at GameStop on Switch launch day, what did you do, Jamie?
I licked my copy of Breath of the Wild, and it was terrible.
Well, we're about to see if Tears of the Kingdom tastes any different for Switch 2.
Oh man, you're doing a live taste test?
Oh, yeah.
What does it smell like?
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that's so bad. It's worse than a Switch cartridge. Mmm.
Oh man, you gotta chase it.
Holy shit. Mmm.
Damn.
God damn. That tastes like Satan's asshole. It's real bitter.
They did say it's real bitter to detract people from eating it.
It's still lingering.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck.
What is that?
Don't lick the Switch 2 cartridges. I did it for the content.
Oh, so you're gonna clip that and make it a short?
Hell no. Make him watch the whole damn thing.
Bro, you should, because everybody would be like, bro, why would you do that? Oh, man, it's not that bad. You know, that bullshit they be saying.
Yeah, right? Oh my God. That's real bad. Don't do it.
I feel you.
I saw Megan 2 today.
Nice.
So you know how the first one, obviously she was like a crazy killer robot that it wasn't a scary movie, but it definitely leaned into the horror genre.
So time out. Is Megan 2 just Terminator 2?
Yes. It is literally Terminator 2.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be as popular as Terminator
Like,
2.
She becomes good, like, not necessarily through her own means, but like to protect the kid, which is her primary directive anyway. But then, like, I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing because it just came out, but
Of course.
like, the trailers already show like she's kind of a hero in this. And I use the term hero very loosely. She's fighting the other android, and instead of the bad guy, she's the protagonist of this movie.
Tell me the bad guy's name is Michelle. That'd be so funny.
No, it's oh God, what is it? It something starts with an A.
Is it Ashley?
No. It's way less
Audrey?
basic than that. No. Amelia.
Abby?
Amelia.
Huh? Amelia?
Amelia stands for Autonomous Military Engagement Logistics and Infiltration Android.
Not everything needs to be an acronym. It really doesn't.
Well, I mean,
You know what I
Megan
mean?
is an acronym.
Oh yeah, that's right.
M3GAN.
Well, I never watched the first. Yeah, I didn't watch the first one. I should have watched the first one. It's not scary. It's just funny.
Well, next year we're getting a spin-off, like a Megan spin-off called Soulmate, where dude buys an android, and it's essentially a sex doll.
Can we get away from the sex dolls and stuff?
I mean, this just sounds like funny. Like, if it just becomes a murderous sex doll, I'm in. Like, just imagine the movie Teeth, but a robot.
Gross. No, I don't want to imagine Teeth. How about that? I don't want to imagine Teeth. Fuck that movie.
Watch Teeth, everybody, if you haven't.
No, don't.
Do it. Do it. It's worth it. I will not explain what the movie is. It's just a girl with teeth. That's it. It's a girl with teeth.
Jesus.
Oh man, that's great. You know what's also coming up real soon, Jamie? Gundam TCG.
Listen, my body is ready.
In a few weeks.
Yeah, so it'll be. I'm coming down on that Saturday.
Ooh.
And I'm bringing my cousin with me. So.
Nice.
You know we're gonna do a video for the pod, right? For the channel.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm doing a video. Like we're gonna do a box opening for the
Hell
decks.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I got 2 of each, so I can open 2 on.
Hell yeah.
And it depends on if I have any extra money. I actually might buy a booster box. Might.
Oh, so you're doing the starter decks as an opening?
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because you know the starter decks come with the pack that has like
it does
alt
come
arts,
with a
right?
pack, yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be clean, my dude. It's gonna be real clean.
For the content.
Yeah, of course. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna enjoy watching.
Yeah.
So
let's jump into our first, like, kind of really 3 topics here. Because you and I had a hype weekend.
I would actually like to start with my surprise topic.
Okay, let's do it.
So it's not really a topic; it's more of an observation about myself. Okay. I think I have fallen.
Are you coming out of the closet?
Yes, I am. Okay. It's very important. I have to do it on the pod for content. It's very important.
That's fine. Pride Month's like over by the time this goes live, so you really should have done it last episode because the internet's not going to care anymore that you like dick.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But I mean, hey, better late than never, right?
There's a joke there, and I cannot make it, and it makes me mad.
That's hilarious.
And you know what the joke is.
No, I don't, but I can only imagine. While you're texting me a very inappropriate joke. I have come to the realization that I am starting to fall in love with playing video games again.
Hell yeah!
Now, I understand it doesn't make any sense to a lot of people, but you have to realize that back in the day, like video games were everything, even to the point where, we worked at
It was
GameStop
our
and
job.
everything. Yeah, it was our job. And I think GameStop kind of just beat that out of
It
me
does.
for the very longest time. And in the first time in ages, so is me and Rob, we were actually playing Buckshot Roulette.
Okay.
Have you heard about that?
No.
It is Russian roulette with shotguns,
What the
with
fuck?
a shotgun. It's very funny. So basically what it is, like, you get like at the beginning before they load the shotgun up, you get like various power-ups and stuff that
Mm-hmm.
can affect like or give you an edge on like knowing what's in the barrel, what's up next and everything.
Uh-huh.
But there are blanks and then there's like actual shots.
Okay.
So, I lost. Like we were playing like three. Like it's like each game is 3 rounds. So we
Okay.
played like 9 rounds basically, and I was just having a hell of a lot of fun with it because like you're thinking like you're gamifying the game to the point where all right, cool. So all right, if it loaded up 6 shots and two of which are blanks and three are live, we'll have to check. Obviously, you'll have to go and do the probability and stuff as like each shot's fired. But sometimes with the items that you have, you'll be able to go through and check. So if um you can shoot yourself, obviously, because it's Russian roulette. But if you shoot yourself and it's a blank, you get a chance to go again,
Oh god.
which is which is always fun. So you can actually shoot yourself. It's a blank. You shoot your opponent. Boom! Like it's very funny.
Yeah.
So I'm still laughing to it. I'm still laughing at this shit today, and it's been since like what, Saturday.
Okay.
So we're playing, right. Rob is about to go through. Shout out to Rob real quick. He's about to go through like I can't remember the ratio to blanks to live bullets.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes through
It's not just
one of
3 to
the
3.
oh, no, it's random actually.
Oh, okay.
It's random. Sometimes it's
All 6.
4-2, sometimes it's 3-3, sometimes yeah, it's all over the place. So he goes through, takes a there's a power up called beer that allows you to rack like one shell out to be able to be like, okay, cool. So all right, so this was a live shell. So if you just do the probability in your head, be like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna like go through and like there's a high probability that this is a blank. So here's the thing, he forgot to count and everything. So this motherfucker, he goes through, racks it, right, and he's like, bro, this next shot. He's like, this next shot's gonna be a blank, right? Motherfucker goes, points it to himself, shoots himself. Bro, it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Bro, it was so funny. I was laughing so hard, I literally almost passed out.
That's hilarious.
Because he was so confident with it.
Yeah. That's great.
Oh my god. But yeah, I was just starting to have like real fun in everything. And I'm like, man, I can't believe like everything, like I've just kind of been beaten down, too much about everything. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It was just
I'm
that kind
falling
of
back.
fun that, like, it's not like objective based fun stuff. It's just dumb fun.
Yeah, it was just dumb fun. And then playing Ravens Watch with everybody, it was like, holy shit, like, bro, this game, like, we gotta be smart with what we're doing. Like, we can't like run off on our own. Bro, that game is so fairly hard. Like if you run off on your own, you might end up running into a shit ton of enemies that can just fuck your hat. And I'm like, and that's no bullshit. Like you kind of gotta stay close to each other. Also, there's free fucking DLC for the game. Like you can get Romeo and Juliet for fucking free, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
So we were going through and doing all that, and like once everything, like I guess after tonight, I'll hop on to try to play some Night Rain with him and learn how to do all the stuff with that.
Yeah. You know what game really brought back my love for gaming?
What?
Destiny.
Oh, really?
Honestly, not a segue, but it's a perfect segue. But
technically, yeah, you're right. It is a perfect segue.
It playing that game, like when D1 dropped, I was like, this is an experience.
Yeah.
And it was I don't know how to explain it. Like everything just felt right.
Nice.
Yeah. Like the gunplay was tight, like the guns felt good, the powers, everything with that. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, segue into that. A moment of silence for Destiny.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit the funeral bells real quick. I'm not looking forward to it.
Not that it's going offline. It's not. They're still supporting it. But we talked about it last episode of how it's kind of downhill. And both of us had talked about, we're like, yo, I think we're just done.
Fortunately.
Which is totally fine, honestly. Like, yeah, you saw the joke, huh?
Yeah.
Now you see why I said I couldn't make that on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. Like people would get all upset.
But
and you know what I say to that?
Here's the thing. That is a joke that would have landed perfectly in person to anybody.
Yeah, true.
On the internet? Nah.
Yeah, they'll start having a fit. They'll start calling you like the R word.
Because you could just clip out literally just that part, removing every single bit of context. And then it's a problem.
Yeah. By the way, you should send that to Jordan because I think he'd get a kick out of that.
I will. But then, yeah, Destiny, man, like, it was almost 11 years, dude, of playing that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it, man.
Me too. Dude, I played over 3,500 hours.
I don't know how many hours I have. I'm pretty sure I'm in the hundreds. I have to be in the hundreds because I remember I used to play that game. I play that game every fucking day.
If you combine both, you're probably 1,000.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I know you didn't play as much as I did, but I played a lot.
No, because you had the squad. Like I came in with the squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, I mean that's part of why I'm not playing Destiny anymore. Is like a lot of the squad quit.
Yeah.
Even Cole, friend of the show. Hi Cole. I know you're not watching. Cause you an asshole. But he pre-ordered the Frontiers expansions with the like the deluxe edition. And then like I was talking to him about the change and he's like, "Man, I want to cancel my pre-order." I was like, "Right?"
It's the problematic friend that you really enjoyed their time with, but they're just to everything. You know
what I mean? It's not even
that.
It's the problematic ex.
Yeah.
It's like
great in the stack and everything, but
you're done talking to her.
Yeah.
But if she hits you up to smash, you smash.
Smish. Yeah.
Exactly, smish. As
So
Khabib and the rest of the Dagestani fighters say, smish.
Smish.
I love how I would said that to you when you're talking about it. Just go, smesh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. But,
Oh man. I'm just well there will never be another game with the range of guns that Destiny had.
There will
And
never
that's
be
what
another game with the mix Destiny has.
yeah, and
Like,
that
between the guns, the grenades, the powers, everything.
yeah, and that's what is really hurting. It's like not to mention like all the people we've lost playing the game, all the friends we made along the way,
The
all the
stories we
just
were invested in.
yeah, exactly.
11 years of story.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. From post Final Shape to now, I couldn't tell you a single bit of the stories.
Yeah.
Like, I beat the first episode, and I got like 3/4 of the way through the second one. Until they told me, hey, play the new exotic mission 3 times. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. You want me to do this shit 3 times back to back? Eat my ass.
Yeah, I feel that like it was just a lot of mismanagement on Bungie's side, firing a lot of people.
Yeah.
Letting a lot of people go
The
to
entire QA
the
team.
marathon team. not having a QA team. That's important. It's I don't know, man.
Like,
it just really hurts.
the product we're getting, like, in the coming weeks, is not the product we had before.
Yeah, it's a highly diminished product.
We're paying essentially for quality of life updates instead of actual expansions.
Yeah, something that we can
And by
sink
we,
our
I mean
teeth
players,
into.
because I'm not buying it.
Yeah. Something that we can sink our teeth into and it would be really enjoyable.
Yeah. Like, I felt like even not playing the season, spending $100 on the Final Shape, beating the Final Shape, I got my money's worth. It was that good.
Yes.
And then they were like, they just like threw all that hype down the drain.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's so stupid and asinine, in my opinion.
I agree. But, like, even not playing Destiny, it's a game that will always, like, resonate with me. Like, it'll always be close to my heart. I've made so many friends playing that game. Like, friends from across the country that if they were like, yo, I need you, I'm fucking there. And I mean, like, I've experienced like watching like streamers that I love watching that now don't even play Destiny, but like finding them because of Destiny, or just watching Destiny content in general. Like, I'll probably keep up with the story of what's going on, but it's just not for me anymore. Oh, your mic's cutting out.
It is?
Oh, now you're good.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm trying to monitor my microphone and
Yeah.
everything, but I think I might have to switch my cord, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll put a reminder in my thing to grab one this weekend.
Okay, cool.
Because I've been meaning to get a new cord.
Yeah.
Am I too loud for you?
I can turn you down a hair.
Well, no, I increased the input volume.
Oh, okay.
So it might just so I could try to pick me up a little bit better because I had it at 36 and now I put it at 53.
Goddamn. All right.
Yeah. So.
I'll just turn you down by like 2.
All right. Yeah, that works.
And then we'll be good.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I had you at negative 5.8. Now I got you at negative 7.3.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
But yeah, man, like, it's a bummer.
It really is. Like, I just I don't know what is gonna be able to fill that void. If
I
that
mean,
makes any
for
sense.
me, the void kind of got filled, like essentially like de facto with Marvel Rivals.
I mean, you
They're
haven't put a lot of time in Rivals.
365 hours as of this morning.
Yep.
Now, they're totally different games, not related one bit,
Hmm.
but it's something I can really sink my teeth into and enjoy, and I have played it every day since it dropped. So, the time, the time sink of Destiny, I can replace easily. The love of the grind and the gear and stuff like that, that's a way harder thing to replace. But yeah, you're good.
No. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm being an idiot because
That's what this podcast is, man.
No. Is it this?
What'd you do?
No, I'm looking at Arc Raiders.
Oh,
Yeah, they
yeah, that
said the
dropped in
release
October.
date's come. Yeah, but I thought the early access was gonna be like this month or next month or July.
I don't know.
All right, well, whatever. That's cool. I just had a thought. That's all.
Yeah, like for me, part of that like chase for the loot is kind of easily replaceable by playing Monster Hunter, because I can make my builds and stuff like that.
I kind of agree with you on that, to be honest with you.
It's not the same, but
yeah, it's not. It's 100% not the same.
But it can scratch the same itch.
Yeah.
Speaking of, they just put Lagiacrus and Seregios in Wilds. I'm excited to play that.
Nice. I mean, like, I think I'll have to invest in a new console sooner than later.
Or you just, I mean, I don't know if your PC will run it. I don't know if your PC's a potato or not, but
it's not a potato. It's just that I need something new. I really do.
I feel you.
Unfortunately, and it might be an S instead of an X.
Now,
which
let
I'm
me
not
ask you this:
Sure.
Which route would end up cheaper for you? Upgrading the potato or getting a new console?
Probably get a new console, to be honest with you, because
only reason I say that is PlayStation games eventually come to PC. Xbox games launch day and date on PC, and you already have Game Pass Ultimate.
This is also true. I mean, I could go the route of upgrading my RAM and maybe getting another graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, a graphics card is gonna be expensive
nowadays. Yeah.
I would like to go a 1000 series up, so from my 2070 to a 3070.
Dog, if you don't, they're on the 50s. If you don't go to a fucking 40,
I can't because my my motherboard.
Oh, so you just need a whole ass rebuild.
Basically, yeah.
Damn. Yeah, buy a console.
Yeah.
Buy a console.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it because I've had the most fun I've had, going through and using this.
Yeah.
So
here's what you do. I agree with you about get the Series S. Then buy a Switch 2 at the same time.
Jeez.
Still cheaper than a fucking 40 series alone.
Yeah, that's true. What is this? 550?
Because they're on like the 5090 now or some shit like that.
Yes. But those things melt.
Motherboards.
Motherboards. Yeah.
I heard. But yeah, man. Destiny. R.I.P.
Rest in pepperoni's Destiny. We will miss you.
Pour one out for the homie.
Yeah, definitely pour one out.
Yeah. Speaking of pouring one out for the homie, We got to talk about this weekend.
Definitely. All right, so what do you want to do UFC first, and then I'll do WWE afterwards?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, because I saw nothing related to UFC stuff. You've sent me stuff, but I haven't had a chance to watch it.
While I'm explaining this, I need you to go on Twitter at your DMs and look at the finish for the main event.
Yeah, the guy who got I think I watched it. The guy that got caught, and he literally punched through him, and then he counterpunched him and knocked him out.
That was your boy Charles Oliveira.
Oh damn.
Yeah. He died. Not really. He didn't really die, everybody, but he died.
Yeah.
Damn. It had International Fight Week, and on paper, it was a really rough card for what International Fight Week is. That card fucking delivered. Because on the prelims, you had Tracy Cortez, and I'm a fan for obvious reasons. Ass is the reason. I ain't even gonna lie. It's ass. But
you said ass.
Ass. Tracy Cortez.
Oh yeah.
I said ass is the reason I'm a fan. Yeah, the one that I sent you a meme of fighting bro for used fight gear. Used Tracy Cortez fight gear. And it was just Alex Pereira staring down Yuri Prohaska. Fucking wild. But there was a fight on there that normally, I gotta word this carefully because I don't want it to come. Well, I don't want it to come off in a way that I don't mean it, because it's a flyweight fight. It's a men's flyweight fight, and those fights tend to be the least I don't want to say exciting because they're very technical, but the odds of someone getting finished are incredibly low. Now, this fight that I'm going to talk about did go to decision, but fuck, it was a war. Brandon Royval and I think his name is Joshua Van. That fight, holy shit. Dude, that fight was so good. Dana White said that even though Brandon Royval lost, he's paying him his win money. You're muted again.
Fuck, what the hell's going on? All right, yeah, Huh?
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, I'm to definitely get a new cord.
Yeah.
Because it's not kicking on as soon as I start talking.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally cutting off half of my sentence statement.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is Joshua Van. Joshua Van, he stepped up on 3 weeks' notice, fought literally on the last pay-per-view, UFC 316.
Mm-hmm.
Took on the number one contender, and he's 23 years old, and he won.
Damn, hell yeah. Let's go.
Also, Brandon Royval, definitely don't use the nickname Raw Dog. Don't do that. Bad. No raw dog. No raw dog.
No raw dogging on the planes and stuff like that.
You wrap it up, homie.
Yeah. You better wrap that shit up.
Yeah. He cut out, but he was saying wrap that shit up, and then probably said a slur afterward because it's Jamie.
No, I didn't say a slur. I should have.
He said that F slur, bitch.
No.
The co-main event was Alexandra Pantoja versus Kai Kara France, and Pantoja did what Pantoja does and dominates in round one, arguably a 10-8 round, because he took Kai Kara France down and just did not let that man up. Midway through round two, he started to get tired, but Kai Kara France kind of was too, and he was throwing like he was throwing not even with his hands down. His hands were like at his fucking knees. He was throwing.
Hold on. So you're that tired that you're being like,
pretty much.
Wow.
Then round 3, Pantoja got the submission almost 2 minutes in.
There you go.
Then we get to the main event. Our boy, Charles Do Bronx Oliveira. Rest in peace. Even though you're not dead yet.
Yeah.
But just your soul definitely left your body for a minute.
Yeah.
That fight starts, and Oliveira comes forward, tries to wrestle and scramble. Topuria, former featherweight champ who vacated his title to move up to lightweight, is like, all right, I'ma just get your back as you're trying to take me down. And I'm like, what the fuck? He stands up. They start exchanging. Topuria throws a fucking right hook from hell and just flatlines him. As he's dropping, lands a left to the face. I'm like, he definitely didn't know Oliveira was already out, but that just like, you just not only shut the lights out, you fucking tripped the breaker on that one.
Man. Like, he was definitely fucked.
Yeah. And so he won the title, like the vacant title, because Islam Makhachev vacated to move up to 170. But what's wild is that how many times have you ever seen a fighter lose and the memes be hella respectful?
Well, very not much,
Exactly.
I guess.
Because did you see the meme that I sent you of it from Charles Oliveira's knockout? And it's the scene from Spider-Man 2 where they're where he's on the train and they're pushing him back, like on.
Yeah, I did see that one.
I'm like, these are so heartwarming because people love that man.
Yeah.
Now the fun part is, after the fight, Joe Rogan decided to do a little bit of instigating. Dana White was not happy about this, by the way. He mentioned our boy Patty the Batty, because Patty and Ilya
that
Topuria
clip.
don't like each other. At one point, Patty called Topuria a chorizo Spanish sausage. I'm like,
damn,
the fuck does that even mean? How you gonna insult somebody calling him a sausage?
Yeah, that's
But I love it.
Yeah, right.
They square off. Patty's like, he's like, good job, but you can't knock me out. Topuria's like, I will submit you, and like he calls him a little pussy, and Patty starts talking at that point, because you're not gonna call a fighter a pussy and not expect a response.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
And then they're going at each other, and Topuria says the wildest thing I've ever heard to another fighter. And I've heard Conor McGregor talk a lot of shit, but not even this man went this fucking hard. He goes, I'll put my balls on your forehead. Damn. You gotta fight then and there.
Yeah, that's mad disrespectful. Like,
you can't just say you're gonna put your balls on a forehead.
Yeah, like, no, we gotta fight after that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Like, you can't. Dana White wasn't a fan of it because Arman Tsarukyan, who was the backup fighter if something fell out between Charles and Ilya, like, he definitely deserves a shot. Justin Gaethje deserves a shot. Joe Rogan was like, "Hey, yo, Patty, come get your shot, dog."
Hey.
And Ilya was like, "You can get your shot with my balls on your forehead." I'm like, fuck the rankings, fuck all of it. I don't give a fuck who deserves a title shot now. They gotta fight. Like, you can't not. Like, just imagine the trash talk at that point.
Oh yeah, the trash talk's gonna be legendary, but ain't not nothing like McGregor.
No.
You know, that motherfucker's a king of trash talk.
Well, now he's the king of cocaine. But
well, hold on. Who do you think would win in a trash talking contest if this would happen? Conor McGregor,
yeah,
versus 50 Cent.
Conor, hands down. Hands down.
Damn.
Like, I think Kendrick could stand a chance if you give him a little bit to do his homework. Eminem will do it.
Like, I think there's enough shit out there that Kendrick could work with to take Conor down a peg in the trash talking.
That's what I'm saying. You give that man like an hour, it's gonna be a good ass fucking back and forth.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, Conor McGregor, 50 Cent trash talk would be great. Because I'll never forget that man doing the ALS challenge and daring Floyd Mayweather to read a page of Harry Potter.
Listen, that's still the most fucked up thing.
He was laughing and the mic was not coming through.
Like, that's so... that shit is so funny.
It was.
Although, see, the whole thing is, like, 50 is just petty. Like, that, he's the petty motherfucker. Like, I don't know.
To be that petty.
What happened?
I said I aspire to be that petty.
Yeah. He said something, bro. What did he say about Diddy? He said something about Diddy recently. I'm like, bro,
that man
get the fuck out of here.
15 years or some crazy shit like that, making a documentary about Diddy. And then the motherfucker has the balls to sell it and name it Diddy Do It?
Okay.
Diddy Do It.
That's hilarious.
Not did the space he do it. Diddy do it.
That is ingenious.
Right? Fucking right.
Damn.
Like, who thinks of that?
Yeah, I don't know who, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Or when he fucking bought, like, the first 4 rows of a goddamn Ja Rule concert on Groupon.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
That's
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Fucking hilarious, though.
Yeah.
50 says many men, but there ain't many like him.
Right.
But we also had Power Slap this weekend.
Yes, we did have Power Slap this weekend.
I don't remember this dude's name, but there's this one motherfucker who has to be a sociopath. It's this black dude with, like, a mullet, like, and then shaved sides and a blonde mustache with black beard.
And, like, Hulk Hogan mustache.
Yeah.
Like, which is wild.
And he slaps this dude so hard and knocks him out that his head just slams the table.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I've seen people get their lights turned off before, but geez.
I'm like, you need to be arrested for murder because
yeah,
like,
no.
With that power and that look, you're clearly a killer.
Oh, imagine seeing that motherfucker in a dark alley. Like, bruh, I'm about to get slapped into next week.
Dog. Like,
Oh, do you have the power slap card pulled up?
No.
Right.
Because I wasn't gonna go super in depth. I was gonna talk about our boy Wolverine. He won his title match. Unfortunately, it was by disqualification. Because he got clubbed the fuck out of in his neck.
Yeah.
And couldn't continue. And then super heavyweight. They just need to cut it.
The division, just dissolve the division. Like I like Dumpling as much as the next person, but you can't knock him out because the way he tucks his chin. Like you're
and then he
always
complains that no shot is fair. He's like, "Oh, he was hitting me like here." And I'm like, "Motherfucker! A, you guys' hands are like the size of my shoe,
Yeah.
and B, you're like scrunching the fuck up. So of course he's gonna end up hitting near your eye."
Exactly. Like I don't understand. Like that whole. It's so dumb. Like I think.
I watched the replay of every single one of those hits. They all look good, like clean, only because of the size of their fucking hands.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
like that motherfucker. Was it the Hawaiian Hitman?
Yes, the Hawaiian Hitman, who did beat Dumpling by a decision,
which is fine. Whatever. Like I'm still saying, I don't give a shit just because I don't. That division just needs to go. Yeah,
because they don't finish. The whole point of a slap fight is to knock the motherfucker out.
And it's only 3 rounds. It's not like underground where. Yeah, or 5 for a title fight. It's not like it's like underground where you're just slapping each other until somebody falls out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is like legit. So you have to go through and, finish
they
the fight.
They legitimize it.
Yeah. So they're not gonna. They're the super heavyweights. Like, whatever,
There's a reason the UFC doesn't have a super heavyweight division anymore.
Yeah.
And they haven't since, I think the 90s or early 2000s.
Because the big men would go to the ground and just lay on top of each other because they gas out.
But it's also, they're incredibly hard to put down.
Yeah.
Like,
unless you have howitzer style knockout power, why would you be like super heavyweight? You would just drop down to heavyweight and just blow people up.
Exactly.
Like,
unless you're 300 pounds and cannot make, even then you could probably make 265 with a really rough weight cut. So if you're 350, all right, whatever, fight super heavyweight. But
if you're 300, you could. Oof, that'd be
you could sink down to 265, but it would suck.
Yeah. Bone broth and water, bro, and
and lettuce.
And lettuce, and straight up on the elliptical with a fucking not elliptical. The what is it? The bike with the fan on it
in a sauna suit.
In a sweatsuit, and then you're just sweating,
just taking it off.
Yeah.
But it's just not exciting.
No. No, it's not exciting.
5 rounds of them just slapping each other on the fucking cheek and no one going down. And I'm like,
yeah, what about did you watch the women's what's her name? Because one girl got disqualified because she clubbed her twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn. But it seemed like it was that match and then another match right after that was just clubbing. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing? I expected to watch motherfuckers get knocked the fuck out.
Not disqualified?
Yeah, not disqualified, Ain't nobody want to watch nobody get disqualified. We want to, we want to watch people get CTE actively,
Yeah, it's CTE the sport.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see, when I'm watching Power Slap, I'm literally the embodiment of that Ivan Drago meme. If he dies, he dies.
Damn. Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I care about your well-being, but
take the L, bitch.
If you die, you die. Speaking of well-being, and after this we'll move on to WWE. Former UFC fighter, he's retired now, and former one championship champion, Ben Askren, had been in the hospital. Well, has been in the hospital for a while now, after getting staph infection that became pneumonia, and developed holes in his lungs.
What the fuck?
He needed a double lung transplant.
Wow. That's
and
fucked.
His insurance wouldn't cover it.
What the fuck?
Right? They said today he got the transplant.
Okay.
So,
first of all,
good news.
I didn't know staph infections could turn into pneumonia. Like, that's fucking wild.
Neither did I. But,
bro,
like,
holy shit.
Good news for him. And anyone who follows MMA that's listening. Like, I'm sure you've heard about the Ben Askren situation. So, just wanted to say, good shit, Ben Askren. You got a long fight, don't get me wrong. Like, you still got to recover from being in a coma for like a month. And the atrophy with that and your body adjusting to the lungs.
Yeah.
But you're not dead.
True.
And you're not going to die.
Yeah, it's going to be a long road to hoe.
Yeah. Like, your body's got to accept the lungs. And that's going to take some time. But you're not dying. And we'll take it.
A lot of fucking like medicine and stuff just so that your body doesn't reject your lungs.
Yeah. So that's some good news.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, that is good news.
Right?
It's always good to see somebody actually fight the good fight, you know what I mean?
And like Ben Askren is one of those guys that like he's like a genuinely like good guy from all the interviews and stuff you see from him. And he's like he retired and he was like, I'm gonna just do my thing, like stay out the spotlight. He's like, I'm gonna just live my life, invest in this crypto, do my thing. I've got more money than God. Have fun, everybody. And that's exactly what he did.
So, did he just get it from rolling around?
No idea. Because, like, to my knowledge, I don't think he was training since he retired.
Wow.
So, like, it could have been.
Damn. So you think it was an inside job that somebody tried to take him out?
We get a conspiracy theory going on here.
Hey, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of conspiracy theory.
Yeah. It was the Democrats. They're like, we'll show you why you don't need Medicaid now, bitch.
Jeez.
Not really.
Damn it.
The Democrats had nothing to do with it. Medicaid is a wonderful thing. Like that. I don't know what else to say about that.
And that's all I got to say about that.
And that's the bottom line. Because now we got WWE to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, did you understand that I was referencing your boy Stone Cold?
Why do you think I said, and that's the bottom line?
And that's the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, motherfucker.
You had the Saudi Arabia card, right?
I had it up, and then I looked at something else. Hold on.
See.
Here we go.
Cool.
All right, let's see. And damn it. All right, so let's go over the matches. So it was Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the men's King of the Ring. Cody won, and so he is the King of the Ring. So he will I think he's gonna go out for a title shot. Title shot after at SummerSlam, but we'll have to see about that one. Let's see. I'll just do both of the King and Queen of the Ring. The Queen
Looking
of
at
the Ring
results,
match.
it says they get a shot at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, so they get a shot at SummerSlam. All right. So, the Queen of the Ring, it was Jade Cargill versus Asuka, and Jade won,
Okay.
which is cool, because they're setting up something. A lot of people think, and this is a theory, that Jade is gonna go through and win the women's championship at SummerSlam,
Mm-hmm.
and then Naomi's gonna cash in, get the W, and actually win her first major championship, singles
Damn.
championship, which I think is going to be cool. I'm going to be telling you, like, SummerSlam is where it's going to be at.
Well, it's also 2
100%.
nights now, so they're gonna have a lot to fill.
Yeah. I'm not happy about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not happy about that. Like, it's like you don't need 2 nights to fill. Like WrestleMania, that makes sense.
Yeah.
SummerSlam, no, it doesn't. Like, unless you're trying to do like 6-month story enders, and you're gonna be starting up new storylines afterwards. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're gonna run in from SummerSlam to WrestleMania. You know, if you're gonna have like some
Or to
long ass
Rumble or
storylines and
whatever.
shits. Well, I mean, like after SummerSlam, the next big major one is Royal Rumble. You know, but then
Wasn't
like,
there Survivor Series or whatever?
well, so yes and no. Survivor Series is like technically one of the big four, but it's like I'm hoping the Survivor Series is going to be nice. They are setting up a lot of a lot of Samoans.
Nice. I know they just announced the location for it today. Saw that on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the post I saw said Survivor Series War Games, and I think it was San Diego.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Like War Games, I'm very surprised it's coming back, but I think that's going to be nice. I don't see how they could build up War Games. I don't know.
I mean, it might be a little early
factions.
for that.
You said what?
I said it's probably a little early for that.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
Yeah. But so they were the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, respectively.
Yeah. So you got your both King and Queen of the Ring, United States Championship. It was Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu, who was the United States champion. Solo beats Jacob with the help of Hikuleo, which is another Samoan. He's like 6'9" or something like that. He's a big motherfucker. Damn. Yeah. So we have another person added to the faction that is Solo Sikoa's faction. And it's basically, well, it's Samoans, basically. But Jeff Cobb, however, is not a Samoan. But for this instance, he is.
Okay.
So it's gonna be crazy. Also, what happened?
See, there were there are 3 other matches on here, according to it. There was Rhea Ripley.
Cena beats Punk, which was a great match. A lot of story, because Seth Rollins tried to cash in, and he couldn't because the referee got knocked out. So CM Punk and him were going at it, and what is his name? Fuck, I forgot. They had the senior referee come out, like he's running down to the ring to go through to count the pinfall because Cena was out. Motherfucking Cena gets up, right? And he goes and shoulder tackles the referee before he gets into the ring. Bro, the visual of the referee going up in the air and Cena just flying at him, hilarious. But Cena ends up beating Punk, which we're still setting up because Monday Night Raw came on extra early today.
Okay.
So we got Punk trying to go after Seth Rollins. However, LA Knight shows up and he's going to be going after Seth Rollins, which is going to be nuts because they've been going after him on SmackDown like nonstop. So he's like, "Hey yo, fuck this. I'm going to Raw. I'm beating some ass." Yeah.
Okay.
I did that. My yeah was terrible. Oh god, I hope nobody clips that.
Everyone clip
Hey,
that.
Stu, damn it, shut the hell up.
Everyone clip that, internet. Tag him in
Let's
it.
see. Sami
Tag-
Zayn.
Clip that out and then tag La Knight.
No, don't do that.
Tag La Knight.
That's
Do
terrible.
it.
No,
What's
because
terrible?
I don't want to. I don't want to email. Not email. I don't want
A
to
tweet?
DM from him. Be like, bro, that was terrible. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to be like
Guys,
blowing everybody's
get
ears
La
out.
Knight to roast this man.
No, oh my god. Here we go. This guy.
Do it. Because he can't, yeah. He ain't Lil Jon or La Knight. He can't, yeah.
I mean, I can, but I didn't want to blow the speakers out and shit. So
Pussy.
this guy. Let me see what else.
The other two matches were Rhea Ripley,
Sammy and Karrion Kross
Okay,
and
yeah.
Rhea and
Raquel in a street fight.
Yeah, that street fight was actually pretty good. Notable highlights are the finish where I think Raquel set the is it Raquel? Raquel set the table up on the top rope.
Mm-hmm.
And then after like them going at it and shit like that, like Raquel gets tossed on top of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea gets on top of the table and hits her finisher off the table into the ring.
Damn.
Bro, it was
I bet you were
pretty
going
damn
wild.
epic. Hell yeah, man. That shit, like that type of a spot, we don't get a chance to see that often.
Especially with women.
Exactly. So
especially in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Mm.
All I can say.
Speaking of, how you gonna feel about next year with the Royal Rumble being in Saudi Arabia? Everybody, all them women are being fucking latex jumpsuits.
So here's my thoughts on it. I actually don't care.
That's gonna be a swampy mess.
It will. Well, one, yes. Two, it will be early in the day.
I
So
need that goddamn mommy's swampy mess sent to me after that event. Please and thank you, WWE.
I did not hear a word you said.
I said I need that goddamn mommy's swampy mess sent to me after that event, WWE.
Jesus, what the fuck? Holy shit, that's terrible.
Is it though? Is it though?
You're terrible.
I'd be tasting that like the Switch 2 cartridge. I knew that'd get you.
Bro, that is the worst. Okay, so here's my thing.
Yeah.
So since it's gonna be over there, that means the pay-per-view is gonna start at like 1.
Okay.
Which means it's gonna be like go like 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. Bro, I got the rest of the day to do whatever the fuck I want to do. So that's why I don't really care, but you know, minus the political climate and shit like that, but whatever. I don't care. You know.
Mm-hmm.
An early day so I could go I'll do some day drinking and then afterwards I can just fucking relax.
Nice. And then there was the last match, by the way, and we can move on after that if you want.
Sami Zayn, Karrion Kross, fun match. Finally, we get a chance to see Kross in the ring after everybody's been demanding him to be in the ring, like in a major storyline. Like this motherfucker got himself over after like the company, after the company did absolutely nothing with him, and it's like, bro, what are you doing with him? He's so good. Like he got injured and then they came back, and they don't think they had any confidence in him.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, he got himself over. Started like selling his merch. Was selling like number 2, number 1 in the company for a while, and then he organically got himself over. So we'll see. I don't think he was on the show today,
Okay.
but hopefully we'll see more stuff from him soon.
Gotcha. So
I doubt he'll have a title run or whatever, but we want to see more because he's a good foil and a good bad guy.
okay. So overall, would you say it was like a good card over the weekend?
After sleeping on it, because originally I would have gave it like a B plus.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna give it a C.
Okay.
It
Downgrading.
wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like
Hey man,
the
C's
best.
get degrees.
Yeah. Um, I enjoy the storyline that they're building for Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like in the match, because technically they're both faces. Um, Cody was getting booed audibly. And then at the end of the match, Cody gave his props to Randy, but Randy was like pissed off, like he wanted to go back into the ring and attack Cody, but he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So they're building up some stuff there. So we'll see where that leads us to. Uh, and I think I like Rhea beating Raquel is fine because Liv is out. She has that shoulder injury.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the simplest of bumps, because she takes that same bump every single time. Just this time her shoulder was like, nah, bitch. And
It just
literally just was
weakened
like,
over time.
pop. Yeah. Like fucking so dumb. But they announced tonight about the women's evolution card. So we'll get a chance to see it all in this pay-per-view. And it's in July. I think it's the 12th. I think it's 12th. Yeah, so that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes.
Gotcha. Because we're over an hour in, let's just go ahead and jump into the last thing.
Okay, last thing.
A founding member of Xbox said that she believes that Xbox hardware is dead. That it looks like Xbox has no desire or literally can't ship hardware anymore. The full-blown quote says, "There's no reason to buy this handheld," talking about the RG Ally.
Yeah.
Says, "Obviously, as one of the founding members of the Xbox team, I'm not pleased with where things are today. I don't love watching all of the value that I helped create slowly get eroded away. I'm sad because from my perspective, it looks like Xbox has no desire or literally can't ship hardware anymore. So this partnership is about a slow exit from hardware business completely. Personally, I think Xbox hardware is dead." Here's what's weird. I think this is all clickbait.
I feel that it's all clickbait as well.
Microsoft already announced that they're working on their next gen.
Yeah, they literally just said that they're making a new console. They're partnering with AMD.
And they're making a dedicated handheld as well.
Yeah. So, clickbait. Clickbait articles are clickbait.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I don't think it was a clickbait article. I think the quote was meant as quick clickbait to get attention on her.
Right.
Like, Xbox is not going anywhere. They're not pulling a Sega.
No. They got way too many irons in the fire to pull Sega.
Like,
now, let's be honest with ourselves.
Sega does what Nintendo don't. And Sega does not sell consoles anymore.
Yeah.
Like, Microsoft sells consoles, has sold consoles for almost 25 years now. When I knew Xbox was good, was it getting to the Xbox One Slim. I was like, we're set then. I was like, you made it past the rough launch of the Xbox One, and you're set. You're not gonna go like the way of just publisher. And I mean, no one would have ever thought that with 360, ever.
Damn. Yeah.
And like, I don't think anyone even thought that with Xbox One. I think people just thought that like Microsoft's making bad decisions.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, like
you gotta go through and give you the bobbling the ball.
yeah,
Like they're making decisions regarding um more and more, what's the word, more and more people to partner with and everything. But they need to get like the first party games going
the
more.
bad decisions I was talking about was the launch of the Xbox One when the guy before Phil Spencer was like, oh, DRM and everything everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, Phil Spencer fucking righted the course of Xbox, hands down. I think without him and Sarah Bond, who now runs Xbox, because Phil Spencer is like the head of like essentially like Microsoft gaming as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, without those two, Xbox might be a publisher.
I mean, like having them as a publisher would kind of suck. But I mean, then you're only
would
looking.
it? Because Microsoft dropped Sea of Thieves and Forza on PlayStation. And when they dropped, they were the top selling game on PlayStation.
Hold on. Let's be honest with ourselves. What other PlayStation games do they have out right now that are killer apps?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, but those games are years old also.
So true. However, what's GTA doing? Not GTA. Gran Turismo. Like Forza is literally the superior racing game.
I agree.
We all know this. So them putting Forza 5 on the PS5, it's just, what's GTA? Not
but I
GTA.
mean, like,
Fuck.
that
What's Gran Turismo?
That toppled stuff like Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's selling well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucking wild, my guy.
Mm-hmm. But like, Microsoft's never just going to be a publisher.
Yeah.
Like, the second they started investing in first party, they were like, I think that was solidified.
Yeah.
And then, sure, it's like, oh, you can buy your games on PC and probably on PlayStation, which might be a case-by-case basis, but who knows? But guess where you don't have to pay for them if you have the membership? Xbox.
See, that's the one thing that's keeping people in the architecture of the Game Pass and everything. It's pretty smart, actually.
But I mean, here's even the thing. You get that same benefit on a PC.
Yeah.
So, like, they're getting the money regardless.
Ooh, excuse me. Terrible.
Like, they're getting it there on Game Pass, whether you're on PC or Xbox. Because, like, why would you, if you're a PC gamer, why would you buy Call of Duty at $70 or $80 when you can just get a Game Pass subscription?
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to spend the money You know, like obviously, like it's you're gonna if you're a diehard fan of the game, then getting a Game Pass subscription makes sense. And then like Microsoft's just gonna get the money from you for the entire year. So
Yeah,
the money that you spent on the Game Pass, you're just gonna go through and spend more
buying the game.
over time, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, but then there's also the deals they cut with like third party, for example, like Expedition 33. And I mean,
Yeah,
that's in talks of being game of the year.
I think it should be game of the year. It really should.
I don't disagree with you.
I still haven't even played it yet, bro. Like that's the thing. Like I'd like to play it, but I just don't have the time. I don't have time to sink into an RPG. That's
It's
the
not
thing.
long. It's not very long.
Oh,
Let me see how long it took me to beat it. But yeah, I think that Xbox is safe. Anyone that saw that article or that quote or whatever, you don't have to be like, oh my god, we're gonna lose Xbox. No, we're not. It's not happening. Let's see.
yeah. People be bugging, my dude.
I beat Expedition 33 in 28 hours.
Oh, see? Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. It's not overly long. It is very good though. On that note, let's wrap it up here. I don't know what that.
Motherfucker.
I
I don't know
don't.
what you're talking about. You were bugging.
Oh no, I was just saying. On that note, let's wrap it up here.
Yes, we
But I
will.
did it in like a funny voice. I don't know why I decided to do the funny voice.
Well, I think it picked it picked up your funny voice, but it definitely didn't pick up my voice.
Oh, okay.
It's now barely, I guess. Fucking shit
Yeah.
bad cord.
Well,
Although I will say this, I have had this cord for
a hot minute.
I was going to say 15, 18 years.
God damn.
Yeah, so I think it's
It's
high
done
time
its
for
work.
me to get rid of it. Yeah.
That's it for this episode, everybody. Do us a
Yep.
favor, give us a like, subscribe, follow on YouTube,
Yep.
Spotify, leave us a comment. Tag Lanite about the tag Lil Jon. Bully Jamie about his mic cord. I don't care. Try to convince Jamie into making an OnlyFans and sell feet pics. Who knows?
See those things.
I mean, I'm sure someone wants to see those things.
That's true.
Those fucking chicken tendies of toes you've got.
Well, they are pretty awful.
Christ. We'll see y'all next time.
Yep. And in the meantime, and in between time, we'll see y'all guys the next time.